Jane King, live at the NASDAQ. Brought to you by Circulus Digital Media, Indiana's locally owned digital media expert.
Jane's on top of the possible changes in interest rates.
Yes, how the Federal Reserve is planning to raise them. Again, good morning, Jane.
Yes, good morning. So the Federal Reserve will try to wrestle inflation lower when it raises interest rates again today. So we do expect another unusually high interest rate hike of 0.75%. It's typically the credit cards and car loans, so short-term loans, that are the first to reflect an interest rate hike from the Federal Reserve. Well, home builders are boosting incentives as they suddenly struggle to sell homes. Meanwhile, U.S. new home sales dropped to the lowest level in 2 years. Rising mortgage rates have been one of the big reasons for that slowdown. Well, this year is shaping up to be one of the hottest on record for the U.S. based on a metric that's crucial to energy traders. The measure is known as cooling degree days, and it's used to track how weather affects electricity demand. The higher the number, the more fuel needs to be used to cool homes and businesses. And ads on Google are slowing down. It says companies uncertain about the economy have been spending less on online advertising. Stocks fell yesterday after Walmart warned about profits, but we did get some good earnings from big companies like McDonald's, GE, and Coca-Cola. Now today, the markets are looking positive, more than 100 points higher as we wait on that Fed decision, which will be out about 2 o'clock this afternoon. Live from the NASDAQ market site, I'm Jane King. Back to you.
We're going back to the 80s this morning. Okay, Atari 2600 is back in a way.
As a Lego set. This is an amazing piece of work that they did. So Lego announced that it will release a recreation of the popular video game console on August 1st. It will be $240. It's kind of an intricate Lego set. Now, customers who buy this will be able to build their own Atari 2600 game console with features including a controller with a joystick that is supposed to feel just like the original.
It looks like it could play the original cartridges. Is that the idea behind all this?
It looks like it could.
But it's not?
It does, right? But there's no way to plug it into a TV, which is how, I actually tried to look that up. I was like, can you actually play this thing? Because it's so
the cartridges themselves are Legos.
Sophisticated.
Oh.
Yeah,
so every single piece of this is a Lego component.
I still remember the very first place I played the 2600.
Where?
In the upstairs bedroom of my grandparents' house at Kessler and Kingsley. My dad bought it for us for Christmas, and we hooked it up to their black and white TV, and we played Space Invaders for about 7 hours straight.
I was a Frogger person.
And Asteroids.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Asteroids and Space Invaders were the two that you could play forever and ever and ever until Mom called and said, get off that infernal thing.
Yes.
And by calling, you mean yelling up the stairs. Yeah.
Oh, she'd come in the room, and then you knew it was on. Jane, thanks.